That was a much improved performance from the Ghana Black Stars team. A performance of dominance against a Chilean side who many people might say are on a bad run of form. But it was a great run out. There are rumors before the game against Japan whether the Black Stars might decide to lose in order to face Chile, a South American opponent, as they look to face Uruguay in the World Cup. They would want to test their mettle against them, and that was the general consensus on why Ghana lost to Japan. Well, whether I believe that or not, we got a good run out versus Chile, and it was a great one. Unfortunately, there are still some kinks that need to be ironed out in the national team with concern to finishing. It has to do with that and our passing being a bit more faster. Today we're going to talk about the player ratings in that penalty shootout win. Ghana winning a game through penalty shootout. Quite a rare occurrence there. We excited Abdul Manaf Nuruddin took his opportunity and showed us what he is made of. We've been talking about players grabbing the opportunity when they are given it, and Manaf did just that. Congratulations to him, kudos to him. Right now, everyone is pushing for him to be in the World Cup squad, and heading into the World Cup, he might be the third or second goalkeeper for the national team. We'll see about that. As usual, subscribe if you have not, click on the notification bell to get more updates. Before I dive into the player ratings, obviously, I'm going to give a shout out today. It goes to Felix Glory for this comment here he posted. I think we all have to learn a thing or two from here, but I'll comment on his comment. He said, I think Ghanaians don't understand the meaning of the word supporter because it seems we only understand winning side. It's so sad. Only happy or support the team when they are winning. He means when you support someone, you have to be there for them when they have a good or bad time. Some Ghanaians are so hypocritical in their support of the Black Stars, and that's very bad energy for the team. I love the Black Stars when they win, and when they lose, I'm sad, but at the same time, we will give a constructive criticism and still cheer them up. That's what every meaningful supporter should do. Well done to the Black Stars. A great comment here. I think we can all learn something and try to be circumspect in our criticism of the Black Stars. But what I'll counter and say here is that once fans or someone who loves you so much stops complaining about things you do that they don't like when you do it wrongly, you might as well know that they have stopped loving you. The fact that fans still talk about the Black Stars and complain and comment and rant still shows that they do care, and not necessarily that they don't care. So I think everything is just right, and it's just perfect that we have fans and people like that in the supporting the national team. I think the main issue here today is a player rating. So let's get right into it. 10 over 10 performance from Abdul Manaf Nuruddin. I have to say, I was calling for him to be included yesterday when I brought you my possible starting 11. Only just because this was the final game of the friendly series we had organized. And since Atizigi did not do so well, Abdul Manaf Nuruddin, was only logical that he get the opportunity to play. And we'll see what he is made of. He did just that, grabbing the opportunity with both hands and proving decisive in the penalty shootout, which got Ghana third place finish in the KIRIN Cup here. He has more or less ensured his position in the goalkeeping for the third spot. I think 3 goalkeepers will be going to the World Cup itself. Abdul Manaf Nuruddin, I saw his sweeper role in the game also. It was great. I enjoyed watching him today. He looked more assured, stopped the balls. He had very little things to do, but when he was called upon, he did them quite simply, and he gets the man of the match for me in this one, proving decisive in the penalty shootout. At right back was Alidu Seidu. Aside that unfortunate red card over enthusiasm, not being smart, he was great at right back. I think this guy performs better at right back than in center of the defense. He was bumping forward at times, had a few overlapping runs. I enjoyed watching him at right back. Alidu Seidu, great game for him. Aside the red card he got, he had a good run out at right back for the first time for the Ghana Black Stars. In the center of defense, Daniela Martin, extremely more assured than the one he played versus Japan. He controlled things at the back, and I really loved seeing him in action, passing between him and the other defensive partners. It was a great game for Daniela Martin and that back line. He was partnered with Edmond Dado, and I have to say Edmond Dado did well versus Central African Republic in central defense. I have to say he looked assured on the ball. Passing in between him and the defenders and the goalkeeper was quite fluid. I enjoyed watching Edmond Dado. Could he switch to center back? Because this is the second time I've watched him play for Ghana in the center back position, and he has done really well. At left back was Abdul Babaraman. I called for him to be included in the team, and Babaraman justified my call for him to be in there. I have to say, we'll criticize him. We'll talk about why Babaraman has to start. But aside Gideon Mensah, who does well at that left back position, Babaraman has come to stay in that position. It is his for now until possibly a replacement or someone gives him a run for his money. That left back position is something he has been doing well in, and today against Chile, he proved why he should be the one to be starting in that left back position. Kudus Mohammed as well, a great run out for him, but once again Kudus is an amazing talented player. Had a shot in the dying numbers of the game, could have easily settled it before the full 90 minutes, but Kudus Mohammed once again coming up for some criticism because he dilly-dallies on the ball. Passing he should have done early, he will not do it, then the chance is gone. There was a chance he had to pass to Afena Jan also, he didn't pass. Kudus has to be spoken to improve that fluid passing in the national team. This is a team sport, not an individual sport. You are talented, we are all aware of it, but please pass the ball faster so a teammate who is in a better position can do the goal scoring. I have to say the link between him and some of the strikers was not the best. Kudus has to improve in that respect. Fatau Isahaku also was, I have to say, my complaint about Isahaku is he overdoes his most potent side of his game, which is shooting. It is not from everywhere that you have to shoot Fatau. It is not from everywhere. There was a chance he got, he shot, and it was way over the bar. There were other chances he got that he shot and were not even on target. Fatau Isahaku has to remove that immaturity from his game. He's still a young man. He's still 18 years of age, so he will have these kinks in his game which need ironing out. He has to work on that, and probably because of that he could miss out on the World Cup squad with the likes of Iñaki Williams, Callum Hudson-Odoi, Tariq Lamptey and co coming in. Fight for positions might be tougher than some players would have thought initially. Next on my list is Andre Ayew, once again proving why he is going to be in the Black Stars team for a while. He proved much more matured, had a mature performance, unfortunate with some shots which did not get into the back of the net, tried and tested the goalkeeper with his few shots, and all in all he was measured in his approach to this game. It was a great run out for him. Mubarak Wakasu, over enthusiastic at times with his tackles, got the red card for his troubles. I think it was decent after he said something to the referee which he didn't like, gave him his second yellow card, and he was off. I think we've given Wakasu a chance to prove himself. It did not work out, and this goes to show why players who are playing regularly should be called, and players should be called to the national team based on merit. It is quite clear that Wakasu, the fact that he has not been playing regularly, affected him in this game. Afena Jan, once again, I have to say my only criticism of Afena Jan is that he was muscled off the ball a bit too easily. Probably needs to bulk up, probably needs to do a bit more of this hold-up play, but I have to condemn the midfielders as well. The supply line was not as great. As I said, Kudus had a chance to pass to Abdul Fattah Isahaku. He did not make that pass, and that chance went begging. And I have to say that the supply line to Afena Jan should be better for him to probably get a chance on target. He is someone who still needs, however, to improve his game and his finishing. We'll see what happens when the supply is better. They need to communicate with the midfielders much better. Finally, Benjamin Tete. Yes, he had a chance in the 61st minute, hit the post from the corner kick. He was not bad throughout. I think there was a chance he should have gotten a penalty. He flicked the ball. I think it was giving a foul for a high foot. But if anything, it hit the arm of the Chilean defender. All in all, he had a good run out. And Benjamin Tete also did well for this game. But I have to say, the supply line to them was not so great. So not going to judge him much on this one. So those are my player ratings. Jordan Ayew came on, and Yadom also came on, had a run out and was replaced by Nkrumah Kosa. After that, the penalties decided the game. And congratulations to Ado Manaf Nuruddin. He got the chance and showed us that he is good at penalties. Ghana winning a game on penalties. The last time that happened, I was probably not born. The senior national team, that is. The Wafu Black Stars B team has won a game on penalties, but then they were undone in the same tournament on penalties in 2019. And also the under 20 team in 2021 won one of their knockout games on penalties. But the Black Stars in 2010, penalties to Uruguay, 2015 final penalty loss, 1992 final penalty loss to Ivory Coast. It has been a whirlwind of emotions when it comes to penalties for Ghana teams. Probably the weight of a friendly was less for them to carry. We never know, but they did well. A much improved performance. I'll see you guys in the next one. Have a great day. Enjoy the rest of the week.